Hello everyone, this is the love video for the sign of Cancer for the month of November. Okay, so before anything, I would like to thank you for watching my videos, and I will explain to you here that I will be utilizing my regular deck, the Lenormand cards, as well as, additionally, I have the Energy Oracle cards as well, in which I will, shuffle the deck and have a card at the end of the video. Okay, so for those of you that have never seen my videos, I shuffle my decks and I have 7 cards turn over and I do 3 separate lines. So you can choose in your head which line you would like, or if you prefer, you can watch all 3 lines and then decide which line resonates more with your life. Okay, so that's up to you. Also, I would like to let everyone know that this does apply to your ascendant and moon sign as well. Okay, and also if you would like to know more information than what you see in these horoscope videos, just click on the join button, which is on the bottom right hand corner of this video. And there it will take you to the membership page, in which you will have access to all my exclusive content for further information on these horoscopes. Okay, so if you would like to do that, just make sure to click the join button and you'll have the access to the video right after the horoscope. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Okay, we have 7 cards here already. And we're going to take a look at what the last card is here for the month. Okay. The last card that we have here, this is you, Cancer, in the month of November, and I see you in reverse here. You're in reverse here because definitively you are going through a situation which is very, very difficult. Okay, here this talks to me about a situation in which I feel you tired. I see from dealing with energies or people who... What I feel here are people that never commit to anything. And I don't mean commitment simply with a ring. I mean commitment simply with the words that they tell you. I feel here there are people that are someone who is in a relationship with someone who says they're going to change or do something and they never do. I feel the word changeful. So I see that they could also be someone who is waiting for someone to decide to change their attitude or to formalize the relationship with them. I see that this could apply to both people who are single and those of you in relationships, because here in either scenario, I see that Cancer, you're not doing well. Okay, and I see that you're dealing with people who are extremely conflictive. Here I see the Sun card as well, which talks about people who act as children. Okay, so this card does talk to me a lot about people who are envious, uncontrollable, people who have addictions, people who today may say one thing and then tomorrow they don't even remember what they've said or what they promised you. And so what this creates in your mind is a fantasy. So the word is perfect here. Whatever they express to you sounds great, but then when the moment arrives of formalizing whatever it is that they've told you, that commitment, where we're supposed to take that step, and put action to those words, that's where things start going backwards, or this person even stops communication with you. Okay, so if you are communicating online with someone, this is what the other person does here, is they stop communicating with you. And I see that it could be an air sign, so Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. It's almost as if after they've filled your mind with fantasies, they cut off communication. Okay, or if you are living with this person or have a relationship with this person and they've told you many promises, when the moment comes down to actually fulfilling these promises, they don't do anything, whether it's online or in person, because that is what the Hanged Man tells me, is that this person stays in the air waiting for things to happen, and that's where the conflict starts between both of you. Okay, so I see that you have the idea where you want to tell them, well, this is what you've told me, this is what you've promised me, and this is not the first time that we're arguing about this. And here I think, Cancer, that you've given them various opportunities for them to change this. But this person, I see that it doesn't happen. They're still on that same scheme of life. And this tells me that now at this moment you're taking a little bit of a rest, Cancer, to see if this is truly what you want. If you truly want to get to the end with this person, if you want to put in more effort with this human being, because really, I couldn't even say that they're your partner, because they're not. It's someone that you see frequently, but they're not your partner because they don't put in any effort, okay? Because they'll say something to you today, but not tomorrow. So this is what has brought you here, to detain yourself and think about things a little bit more profoundly. Okay, so let me see what the Lenormand card has to tell us. Let's see. Okay, so what this advising you is to go out. Okay, so to go out and meet people, so get fresh air, distract your mind, don't think about this anymore, and if it's possible here, because it's the number 8 symbolizes to leave something behind. If that's that possible, I would say to do that. If it's not possible, then you are going to have to deal with the situation for a little bit longer, but try to go out and contact other people. This really talks about expanding your circle of friends and circle of people that you know, the area in which you move around in. Okay, it's a very, very positive card, but you do need to put it in practice, okay? Simply being at home, being upset, is really not the solution here. The solution is to go out and be out in nature and contact or connect with other people around you, okay? And that may help you make the right decision here. Okay, Cancer, so the second line of this month of November. Let's see what we have for you. Okay, so we have 5, just 2 more cards. Okay, so the second line here. Here, this talks to me about, in this case, you are communicating with someone. Okay, it could be in person or online. But these communications are, I would say, very beautiful. They are very caring. The only thing, the problem is that you don't have direction here in this relationship. Okay, so this is what this symbolizes. I could be speaking with someone, whether it's online or in person. That's irrelevant. Okay, and we could tell each other the most beautiful words in the world, the most caring things. But we always talk about the same thing, whether, they love you or not, what they're going to do, what they're not going to do. So I see that there is never a direction for the future. There's never action here. It could just be that you are still getting to know someone, okay? If we're still in the beginning part of a relationship where we're getting to know someone, we can't push them to formulate something more stable. But I'm seeing here that this is not someone who's new in your life. This is someone who you've been talking to for a long time. You really like them. They make you happy. But it's almost as if I see here someone who is an earth sign, so it could be Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. And this person always has the perfect excuse. Always. Okay, so they'll tell you, this month I can't meet you because I didn't get enough money at work, or I lost my job, or I can't do it this month because I need to do X, Y, or Z. Okay, so this tells me, Cancer, that you need to make a decision here in respect to this person here and this situation that you're in. If, you know, you do really like them and you enjoy talking to them, they make you feel good, and, you know, it's not that they treat you poorly. I don't really see that here or feel that. I feel that's someone who is very caring, but they are just unstable. Okay, so being pleasant and friendly has nothing to do with being stable. Okay, so that's the situation here. I feel that 100% here. And you no longer can deal with this, Cancer. And you're saying, I want to end this. And evolve here. That's to lift yourself out of that melancholy and that boredom that you have of being in a situation that isn't going anywhere. Okay, that's, you see, that has no end. Okay, so you're saying, I want to end with a stage in my life that is not benefiting me in any way, and I want to make a change. And here I see something new comes into your life. Something good and positive here. That's the beautiful thing here. Good and positive, okay? So contrary here to what you think or feel, this actually brings a certain level of anxiety and worry. This talks to me about someone who goes to bed and wakes up thinking about this. You know, am I doing what's right? It could be that you meet someone else, maybe, and that has you worried because you haven't decided if you want to end the relationship with the first person you're talking to. You know, if you're already in a relationship, living with someone or dealing with someone, and you've met someone new, it may worry you because, of course, you're already in a relationship. So it could be that you've decided to make a change, and I would say even a change of the way you look, or to go out and do certain, you know, new things, and it worries you. But this card here is very good. You know, you decide what change you will make. And this month it happens in November. Okay, so that change that you decide to do with yourself, that transformation, that's the word for you in this line, transformation. And the transformation, I feel, you will make this whether you are stressed out or not. It won't matter really. It could be because this change is going to bring you so much joy, and it'll really be your awakening here. Okay, so this is the card that turned over here. Okay, so this card tells me that you need to be like the polar bear here, which characterizes itself by its strength. Okay, but also by the protection and the compassion. So this tells me that you need to be strong here. If you need to create that change, you need to be strong. Okay, the number 10 for me is the end of something. Okay, and I believe what's going to happen here is to leave people behind that don't define themselves. Okay, it could be that over time you may meet someone new and they may have these same characteristics, but for now you've decided that this is not what I want. I want a transformation, and whatever it takes, I'm going to achieve it. Okay, it could also be that at night, it may be that this is the only moments of peace that you have, and it could be that's when you create this transformation. It's a very, very good line for you, Cancer. Okay, so we're going to move on to the third line. For Cancer in the month of November, and see what we have for you. Okay, so here in this last card, I see the moon in reverse, which is telling me that you are doubting. What is it that you want to do with your life? This card talks to me about doubts, but are doubts that are very important, okay? This is not a minor doubt. This is a very major doubt, okay? This is to think, you know, this is what's right for me, and then later think this is not what's right for me, or I'm not sure. Okay, so with this card of Nine of Wands, I see that you're taking a pause on the path here, and you're trying to regain some strength in order to give that last push here. Okay, and this talks to me about you are in a situation which has a lot of instability. See here in respect to your family. It could be that you're with someone here that makes you unhappy, or that you have left someone in the past that did not make you happy. Here, if you look here, we have the past versus the future. That's what you want, Cancer. That's what you're searching for. Someone to come into your life to commit themselves to you. Someone who is honest, someone who is sincere, and not necessarily means that you need to have a child. Could be maybe they already have children. But this is really your objective here. And I feel that you achieve that. I feel that you achieve... This is almost to say here, not really a fairy tale, but I feel a little bit fairy tale in the context here of, I see that you were unhappy, and then, you know, you fought for love and you've triumphed here. Now, there are a few cards here that leave me thinking a bit here. You know, what's going to happen with this situation? What is going to happen with this conflict here between what you've left behind and what you receive? What's going on there, Cancer? Here you have, as I've said, almost a fairy tale, but you continue with that internal conflict. So this tells me that you are going to need to make a decision here. This is very clear here. I know that there may be some people, not many, but there may be some people, if you haven't seen my videos before, you may not understand here, but this is clear here, Cancer. You were with someone who made you very unhappy. Someone who did not give you the stability that you wanted. Someone who caused you many problems and struggles in your life, emotionally, in every aspect you can think of, even financially. But I see that you have met or will meet this new person. And this new person is almost out of a fairy tale. Okay? And, you know, everyone may think that's great, that's exactly what I want, but contrary to what you believe, Cancer, here you are with a very, very big inner conflict. And so here this tells you, make the decision. But take the veil off of your eyes, okay? The blindfold. I see there are many crows here, so don't listen to all these people. I see moons and crows, and these are all means doubts. I see water, movement, and conflict, so turmoil, water that moves very quickly, people who have a lot of opinions and lots of doubts. Okay, so what do you need to do here? Let's start there. Firstly, to take the blindfold off of your eyes in order to make this decision. Don't listen to anyone, and especially not, for example, what your ex has to say, because there is where the conflict arises. Here you need to make this decision. Are you going to announce to the world that you've met someone new and you've fallen in love? Or are you going to make the decision of staying with this person, or are you going to leave them behind? And I think that this month in November, Cancer, you will make that decision. I see that this new person that arrives into your life has really won a place in your heart, who's come with the best of intentions, and who's offering you true love. Okay, so there's two cards here that symbolize love in the same line. Triumph. And here we're talking about a life together of happiness. Okay, so you have the option of rejecting this life, because I see that you are still trapped in the past. Okay, but I see that all of this moving forward would disappear. Okay, so if you don't want to continue with this, all of this will vanish. Because obviously this will depend on the decision that you make. Okay? It could be that some people who are Cancer, maybe someone who's a Gemini. Okay? It's a sign that's kind of resonating with me now. It could be here. I see that the conflict is with someone who was a fire sign. So Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. And here I feel people who are also air signs. And potentially even water signs such as yourself. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And I see here the letter L. Okay, and G. Letter L and the letter G. That's also what I'm getting from these lines. The number 32. 82. It could be years. I don't know, age. And 53 and 24. Okay? That's the numbers that were given to me in this line. Okay, so here, this tells me that you are willing to receive the love of someone else. Okay? Yeah. And here, once again, we have... I wanted to see another card because I wanted to see if there was anything different here, but this tells me that you are stuck between two people. I don't understand why, Cancer, you stay chained to this person in your past, from your past. And in this month here of November, I see that you will have the opportunity to open either door here, and that will depend on you. Okay, so... no one can really tell you what to do here, but think about it very clearly here. Okay, and I hear the number 29, 22, and the letter Q. Okay, so we're talking about 49, 51, the number 6. Okay, so 6 talks about support from someone who arrives into your life. Okay, to help you out. And this last card that I have here tells me careful about what you say on the internet, Facebook, and what you tell other people. This card symbolizes people who gossip a lot and talk a lot. Okay? You may say, I can't do certain things because people are going to gossip and say things. Okay? And the number 7 tells me that you're someone who's evaluating the situation and you're worried that people are going to speak badly about you. I guess it depends on the situation you're in. But this decision only you can make on your own. Okay, so that's what we have for you here. So let's take a look at what we have of the energy oracle for the 3 lines, Cancer, of the month of November. Okay. So here, this month, what you need the most is balance. And here you have the Angel of Balance. Okay? And this is the advice that the Oracle of Energy tells you. It means that you need to balance your life. And it really does have a lot of, it resonates a lot with the 3 lines. I think in either case, you need to separate yourself from the situation and decide, what is it that I want to do with my life? It doesn't matter what the other individual wants. It's what you want. Okay? If you want to continue or not. If you want to give chance to opportunities or not. But first, you need to be in balance. Okay? So, this is what we have for you this month. I wish you all of the best, Cancer. Thank you so much for watching my videos. If you would like a private reading, please send me an email, ameliatarot13@gmail.com. Okay, and please leave me your comments. If you like my videos, you can like them, share them with other people on Facebook, social media, and I thank you again. If you join my membership as well, in order to have a little bit more information on what I've just said in this horoscope reading. Okay, so thank you.